And this is what I will finally conclude with, what I have learnt from Sir about synergy. And I practically try and practice every case with synergy. You can start the case at any given point. Like what we did today, you started with the different levels of experience. Some people went via the rubrics, some went via the reference works, some had a gut feeling. I mean, you could start the case anywhere. But whenever you start the case, it is best to confirm it with the other sides, with the other angles of the triangle, that is the synergy. I have been a classical homeopath practicing for 20 years in Mumbai. And I've always been doing materia medica and repertory. So either doing the rubrics and then confirming with the materia medica, or getting a gut feeling about the remedy, matching the materia medica, reading the materia medica, and then going to the rubrics, and always been around there. So what happened was, there was a limited sphere of remedies that I played in, because only the most well-proved ones were the ones that came up in our repertorial totality. And our own knowledge of the materia medica wasn't so vast that we could actually select the smaller remedies, which we did not know of. And that's why when we learnt this system, I felt very, very blessed, because you start somewhere and you confirm again. And how do you do that? What is synergy? And why synergy? The dictionary meaning says, when two things come up and you sum it up, the sum is more than the sum of the parts individually. That is synergy. So when you bring the system and the symptoms together, what comes up is magic. You start any one place. You could talk about the symptoms through our materia medica. You could start about our symptoms through the repertory, like some of you did. You could talk about the source. I don't know, the provings, yes. But then you go back, and if you can confirm the same rubrics and the same materia medica with the language of the kingdoms, the sub-kingdoms, miasms, and levels of experience, and you top it up with the genius, that's the time you will see magic happening. And in this case, I gave you in the beginning, she had a history of arrhythmias. She had valve problems. Did nobody see it? What do we know about Naja? Where is the sphere of action? Heart. So now, in this same case, we had our rubrics: contradiction of will, delusion injured she is by her surroundings, dreams of snakes. And we could also go and see the kingdom, and we classified the kingdoms into whether it was animal, plant, or mineral, and we came to the animal kingdom. Then we went and did the sub-kingdoms. We ruled out the mollusks, we ruled out the arachnids, we ruled out the insects, we ruled out mammals, we ruled out spiders. And we were sure now it's a reptile. And then we only had to decide which reptile we had to give. And we went and checked the genus also. And when all the three come together, that is what happens. The patient is emotionally better. Patient is centrally better. The PNEI axis, psycho, neuro, endocrine, immunity axis is all better. She spoke about her immunity getting better. She's not falling sick as often. She spoke about her hormones getting better. Her scanty periods are sorted. And she tells us, you know what? The problem was not my hormones. The problem was my emotional state. She's telling us the problem is the beginning of the PNEI axis. So you settle the start, everything else will settle. And that is the beauty of homeopathy. Are you with me? So will we practice this further? Will we learn from our cases and not get stuck onto what we were doing earlier? See, the sensation method is nothing apart from what we have been doing. I'm a classical homeopath, but this is an extension of classical homeopathy. And when you use the triangle of synergy, that's when you feel the whole case is complete. So I always try and see in each and every case if I can get one part sure, and then I confirm with the other two angles. May not get the third angle all the time, but at least two angles of the three, that's the time you strike. Right? So I wish you all the best. Thank you. This is probably the last lecture I'm having with you. And best of luck, not just for your exams. I'll say best of luck for your future, best of luck for practicing homeopathy and doing a good job.